it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of C14 Dating. So it is it's time to start the second semester, second half of the anyways, the second part. So I don't know what I'm saying. So we can either greet DeAndre first or Shoji. Obviously, we're gonna greet Shoji first. Let's go ahead with that. Comment allez-vous? Ça va bien? I leaned in and he froze on the spot. Noting his hesitation, I paused, waiting for a sign. Slowly, he turned his head to the side and I gave him a light kiss on one cheek and then the other. Sorry, did I do it wrong? No, I just didn't expect it, that's all. And what brings you back? I thought you finished your elective for good. In a way, yes. I passed the elective with a B. I thought I'd do worse, so it was a pleasant surprise. Then I came back because I feel like it's been a good experience for me. You've been enjoying your time here? I have. At first I wasn't sure and I felt awkward, but people have been friendly, even if Augustin can get a little scary at times. Tell me about it. Well, I'm glad you're here again. It's nice to see a familiar face. I know you have more experience than most of the students here. Yes. He took tiny steps and I saw that he was trying to reach the tent area without brushing me off. I gestured toward the path. Go ahead. You can tell me if you need to end the conversation, you know. With a grateful nod, he wheeled his luggage away just as DeAndre was coming back. And we've seen this part, so I'm going to go ahead and skip up. And we're back, so we are in the lab, and it's week 5, and he's staring at us, so let's ask for help. Shoji, can you show me how you write? I keep smudging the bones. Of course. I don't mind at all. He stood up and maneuvered toward my workstation. After he sat down, I passed him the tooth and he turned it over until he found a flat surface. There was something about his smile and enthusiasm that made my heart skip a beat. I averted my gaze, feeling my cheeks go warm. He looked so happy helping me. Rather, it's cute. Something wrong? No. I was just thinking how grateful I am that you're helping me. It's not a problem. I like helping when I can. I watched him read my document, and I pointed to the recorded bone and its identification. He carefully dipped the pen and then fluently jotted down the label. When he was satisfied, he placed the pen down on a paper towel and handed the tooth to me. This should be okay once it dries. How did you do it so neatly? It's hard to explain. Can you write something for me? Taking the pen, I dipped it, then scribbled something on the back of the document. I was sure that it wouldn't ruin the document if I wrote it in the corner. Pen skulls? It says pen skills. I know, my writing is a little messy. I'll try again. Anyway, you're holding it correctly. You tend to blotch when you're making an upward stroke. You need to have the nib barely touch the surface when you do that, or it'll snag, especially if the surface is uneven. If that makes sense. I attempted again, and this time my E didn't look as crooked or spotty. Oh wow, what a difference already. You'll get better with practice. Thanks again, I really appreciate it. De rien. Rien means nothing. So he said it's nothing. Just so you guys know. Let's see. I think we've seen this one before. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip up. Okay, so we already went through the bad part where we got yelled at for making a really dumb mistake. And now we're in our tent and we're upset. And we're being visited. Melissa, are you there? There was no mistaking Shoji's timorous voice. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. sorry. I saw you leave your food untouched and it's not like you. I was wondering if you were okay or feeling sick. It's fine. I just messed up big time in the lab, that's all. What was it about anyway? Maybe talking about it might make you feel better? If you want to. Let's talk to him. I crawled over to the flap and unzipped it to give Shoji access before scooting back. Shoji knelt down and peered into the tent. He seemed conflicted, and I patted the mattress to let him know that it was okay. Hesitantly, he removed his shoes and crawled inside, taking a seat before me. Sorry, I don't feel like chatting outside right now. I look like a mess and everything. Something white darted into my view as I wiped my tears. Shoji offered tissues with little flower prints, which I recognized were from the lab. Grateful, I accepted them and cleaned my face. Thanks. It's not a problem. What happened? I mixed up the day and month after I cleaned each find. Now Hendrik will have to double-check my documents to make sure that I didn't mess up anywhere else. And that's not the first mistake I've made either. I forgot to draw on the grid map and bones kept falling apart in the lab. The tears returned and my voice cracked as I continued. Now I'm second-guessing myself. I'm starting to feel that I stumbled in the wrong direction career-wise. I can't seem to get anything right. I feel like I wasted my time, Sherry's time, and the expenses my parents covered to even get me here. I buried my face into the tissues once again, trying to suppress the sobs. The air mattress shifted beneath me, and I glanced up. Shoji had leaned closer, intending to pat my shoulder. When our eyes met, he retreated instead. Is there anything that I can do to help you or make you feel better? There's not much anyone can do, I think. It's a mistake. I made myself, and I'm wallowing in self-pity. The fact that you're checking on me is enough. It's nice to know there's someone who cares. I still wish that I could do more, though. You've helped me out plenty of times, and I want to be able to return the favor. I'm not sure if it'll mean anything coming from me, but I think you're doing fine. We started at the same time, but you learned quickly, and I always see you doing your best. I've only gotten that far because of help and constantly pestering everyone. Even with people helping you, not everything has a walkthrough, and sometimes you just have to go for it. Walkthrough, huh? A shame I couldn't press reset whenever I messed up. I stretched out my fingers as if holding my handheld, pretending to trigger 4 buttons for a soft reset. Shoji recognized the action and mustered up a smile. Think of it like the early games that had the save points spread out unfairly. You finally make your way out of this maze-like cave, but one of your party members has fainted, or you ended up using a precious item to ensure your survival. Speaking from experience, more than I'd like to admit. Anyway. You could reset, but you'd lose hours of progress. Or you could keep going, since the end result outweighs the mistakes that you've made. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think you're going down the wrong path or anything. You shouldn't give up because of what happened today. You're right. I made it this far, especially since I'll be starting my 3rd year soon. I don't think Mom would be happy if I changed majors again. Thanks, Shoji. I really needed that talk. I helped? You did. It was a little unorthodox, but that's just how you are. I'm glad you're feeling better. I didn't mean to bring video game logic into it. It's fine. I found it easy to follow. Thanks for cheering me up. Then, if you ever feel down or need someone to talk to, I'd be happy to listen. Likewise. My response got him flustered again, and he fumbled for his shoes outside. When we exchanged goodbyes, he departed, leaving me alone with my thoughts again. However, I didn't feel as depressed as I did before he visited. I was still a little sore over the lab incident, but it was too early for me to give up and declare archaeology as the wrong path for me. they're gaming together now. It's really oh no, game over. That's so sad. Aw. Can't we get a good gaming time? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.